cruise ship, and I finally made the great escape to go fishing. So right now I'm rigging up my, I'm along the causeway over here, so see how this goes. I've got the mics working. Hopefully they're working. About to check to see who's on here. But I still need to rig up all my rods and stuff like that. And kind of felt like really fishing and being able to cast a lot of rods. And this is going to give a lot of people an idea of why when I go fishing or when I go to this casting contest, like I'm able to cast a lot. The only thing that really wears me down is all the walking that we have to do, So not the casting. The casting I can pretty much do all day long, but I'll be working on it. Yep. So how's the the audio? Is it too windy? Because I've got the mic on, but I also got the sock on there too. So that way y'all can see it, working that. But I'm also going to be able to test the distance that it works at, because I found out at that tournament that I actually missed out on a lot of footage because I was too far away from it and it shut it off. So. Yeah, so I've got the gear, a bunch of Avets. I think I brought 9 rods is what I think I brought out. I was going to go to the house and go get my light to put out here, but I totally forgot. I was just so excited to get on the road and go fishing, I totally forgot to go do that. But I mean, we do have some light from over here and stuff like that, so you can actually see what I'm doing. I wonder if the angle, if I change up the angle, if it'll help out. See my gear. Kind of see it. I just don't know if it's as good as it is on camera or whatever. Several weeks back. That's something else I got to do too. My rollover is already in place. I just haven't put everything else on. I'll show you what I'm doing over here. So this is how I hold all my rods. And as you notice, can y'all see the pipes? Okay, so even though it looks kind of flimsy, it actually holds very well. Also, too, I'm not going to have my drag completely locked over. So, my lights are still on the truck. Alright, so what I'm going to be fishing with tonight is fish bite shrimp and prawn. I'm out here for slot fish is what I'm looking for. So I'll be using my double drop drum leaders. And then I will be tipping them shrimp. Finally made it out. And actually was working on all the paperwork, trying to get it all organized and stuff like that. So I got all that kind of sorted, but now I got to go through it to add up everybody's totals and stuff, or like get some credit for the fire drawing. So we have been doing it, stuff like that. Because what I was doing was taking notes on the actual fire drawing that night, and I was going to go back through to pull the credit off of their actual limit, you know. I'll be honest, I wouldn't say lazy, it's just I would get sidetracked from doing that. And I'm actually using the Texas brown shrimp for bait. I would put on the light on the camera to help make it look a little better, but we'll see how this goes. Yeah, fish alive. Night hunter, Timothy James. There's the recruiter on there. Wingstop. Curtis, what's up, bro? Robert Edwards. Jaden. Morris, what's up, guys? Made it last week, but I started putting it actually in here because I noticed that I tend to knock the cap off and I end up losing the bait elastic that way when I'm going from spot to spot fishing. I forgot to just bring the regular reload for it. As you saw, I peeled the shrimp. Still got fish bites from the last fishing trip. As I said, I'm trying to target slot fish, slot drums and reds. I mean, if I hook a bigger one, by all means, I'm ready and capable of getting it in this year. He said 7 degrees. Yeah. Dude, you're in Alaska, aren't you? Yep, it looks like we got some trouble. Let's see what this is. I hate it when it pops too soon and it gets stuck back in there. There it is. So, I don't know if y'all have noticed this, guys. On the bait elastic, I've actually found where there's different sizes of thickness on the bait elastics. So that might be something that y'all might want to pay attention to when you're buying them. And I bought this because I wanted to see or test the difference to see if it would help me. Yeah, I was right. Too much trouble. The 18's here. The 18 was put up your foot, man. When I got up, I got up the back muscle already. Why are you lying to us, bro? You're jumping off the top rail and go busting us. Only bad thing is I hate trying to get it back through the little hole and there's wind. No, causeway is on. That's the bright lights you see over there in the back. That's right there. That's Causeway Pier. Yeah. Red Dot Pier, you won't see the lights because they're facing the opposite way. They'll be facing away from us.
The lights buried in my future.
What?
Those lights are buried in my future.
I'm glad you brought a light, man. I was just telling them, man, I was on my way home to go get the Walt light, and I was just so happy to hit the road to go fishing, I didn't even go home.
Sorry, everybody has to see his ugly mug again. Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, no, the reason why I was saying about the thinner and the thicker, because depending on how it works out for the style of fishing that you do, you have to pay attention to which ones will work out better. Honestly, I won't know what's going to help me with that if I don't actually fish in your area. So right now I'm trying out the thinner one. Last season I used a thicker one, and it was all right. But I did notice a lot of it sometimes too would tend to come undone while I was fishing. So let's see if the thinner one actually grips a little better because it's thinner. But we'll see.
Check that top. That top babe. That top hook. Check that line. It looks like it has not just a peak, but you got any water? Only a secret. Look at it.
Look around real quick in the truck. Pretty sure I got one. I always have some kind of water back here just thrown for the occasion. Get your cold water back. You guys doing watching Texas game? Oh, no. I know a few guys were talking about going to go watch a football game and stuff like that. I just I know we can get out to, if I can get my limit here, then more like to try another spot to go for a big type run here in a few hours. So keeping it on open hand time. It'll let it charge. Charging something. Yeah. Actually, I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 rods. That's what I have with me. I try to get them all out, but we'll see how that goes. Because again, too, if the fish are smoking on the baits and they're ready to go, sometimes you can't even get all your rods out. You just start working, 1 to 2 rods at a time and go from there. But if I got this one in the water, then I'll cast another one to keep going. But if the fish stops me, then I'll hold it there until I can get a pattern going. All right, okay, so y'all can actually see me without moving the light. And actually, before I cast out, guys, I'm casting an 8-ounce pyramid with 2 baits, my double drop drum leader right there. Oh, yeah, it was looking good. No, actually, right there, you can actually see me where it was sitting.
Okay.
Like, now I'm in the dark.
Oh, you need the light.
Yeah,
It'll pick it up.
No, you can't. That light's a bright light. Maybe we'll get some townhouse rays. Townhouse stingrays if somebody left there. One down, 8 to go. You need me to count?
Yeah. I'm the one that taught you everything, you know.
Well, because your back is down, bro. See, you don't even play chess. You're still playing checkers. Tangled. So that was an LX Raptor right there. Now I'm going to throw an MXL Raptor. Change out. See if I got any more with double drop. Good. So this is kind of the period where I can find out if fish are actually here. What's up, Angel? What you doing? We're actually kind of guarded by the highway. We still feel wind, but I've got the truck kind of positioned in a way, and I got the camera on the backside over here. And you can see my beard moving along with the wind. I did stop by Causeway Pier a little while ago just to see who was out there and see how things are going, and had a few subs that were out there, guys. So yeah, I didn't get a fish out there, but I'll get back out there soon. I just was kind of in the mood to throw a lot of fishing rods. Definitely need to get over here so I can actually see. I'm doing this. And there's the double drops. Too much glare. There it is. These have been in here a long time. Dad used this mono forever. Yes, okay. This is part of that mono that we found, and that tells you how long they've been sitting in my box. These don't have the melted edges that we remember. We went through that time period where we're actually pulling the mono through the crimps. They were crimped. But the mono, that's when we learned that the mono didn't have the same structure or density to hold through the crimp while we were out there fishing. So instead of losing parts off of these, I'm going to disassemble them and remake them with all the upgrades that we've got now. I definitely don't want to lose any tackle while we're out here. And I mean, it would be a cool video to show. I don't like throwing away money, guys. Even though I own a shop, I still don't like throwing away money. It's also though to show you what we've done on it. y'all been with me and have threw off a weight or pulled off a hook and stuff like that, backlash or just through the power of the cast. So, and I am throwing. I've got 4 rods with tightline braid, and 5 with tightline and 4 with Cortland. Those are the Hanacore braids that I tend to use a lot more of. Again, another 8-ounce weight right there. What time are you waiting for to get your truck running, Alexa? It's that specific time. And also, I've got the ghost shrimp and the regular shrimp. So I'm going to try a couple of different. Actually, it's a flesh pink shrimp. I'm going to see if the ghost shrimp flavor will work out here. We use that while we're out on the beach when we can't catch them. Actually, I don't. Trust me. I was trying to get out of the shop like, whoa. Literally, when the video ended from earlier, I started working on everything I had to get done. I still didn't even get done. But I did got to get a lot further than where I was. That's good. I'm going to use that out here, but might try it. That's the thing about having all the different types of fish bites with you. A lot of rods. I also got crab there. Also going to have the blue and white crab. Hey, Robert, did you get all the subs that you needed earlier? Yeah. But you're there, you gotta have money to fix the truck. That's why I'm kind of sticking to this style of fishing, because I don't want to get out on the beach and get stuck, especially with the major tides that we have been having. And you'll notice too that I peeled the shrimp and then I cut it in half. So I got one piece on top, one piece on the bottom. So that's another thing too, that I'm taking some people fishing with me and buy my shrimp and only buy like the bigger sizes of shrimp. I don't buy the real small stuff. And the reason for it is because I want thickness on the hook. I want a lot of flavor where I don't have to use the whole shrimp. You know what I mean? For each bait. And it's good. Think about when you go and buying bait. The bait you buy can either help your fishing or hurt it. And I had to move that bag out of the way because it kept catching the zipper to the braided line and stuff. You'll notice too that I kind of pinned the shrimp toward the backside, exposing the barb. Almost caught my braid in there. There you go. That's one bait ready. The only bad thing about having the light kind of in my face here is I can't see the reel over there and see if it's slacked up, because that's another thing too. Sometimes these fish in that area, if they ain't running with it, they're going to sit there and just suck on the bait. And I know y'all, or I don't know if y'all seen the video where the big old black drum came up and sucked on the sea lice head. And it's not a sea lice, it's a mantis shrimp, but everybody around here calls them sea lice. And he sucked all the meat out of the bait and didn't even move the rod didn't even budge at all. Y'all can still see me. Let's do this. So way y'all can get me. See the whole pot. Bait and everything, we should be able to hit that, no problem. Now I'm throwing the thin red line. That right there. And this one. Ooh, she still got it. Is that that's it? Emmets? Okay. Emmets, so, is that a raptor? But it's got MCL. So, or for the old lady. What are y'all cooking, man? They're gonna make me hungry. I got a bag of chips and a thing of bean dip. Can't believe I forgot to charge my battery. It's not even working anymore. I charged it for a few minutes. Gave it a little bit, but I guess I'll charge it when I decide to move from this spot to the next. I know you. 8s? Yeah. Only because that's what I already had loaded in there. I mean, you know. Oh, yeah. I brought single drops for the kids. We got it the other day. All kinds of gear when I was planning to go to the jetties and started loading up. Throw some crab out there. Get a big old ugly here. Make sure I'm not dropping my fish back quick. Okay, so, well, to answer your question, was that Mason? I like whatever the fish are hitting that day. You know, if the sea lice are hitting on, then I'm gonna throw sea lice. If it's shrimp, then I'm gonna throw shrimp. But I totally forgot to get sea lights for this trip. I didn't grab any at all. So. You didn't happen to get any sea lights?
No. Me neither.
And then we're gonna get all this rigged up for this style of fishing. When I decide to move, I'm gonna be going back to the Jack Crevalle leaders in there. Oh, maybe I'll just rig up 4 or 5 of them for this. Leave the other ones rigged up for the Jack Crevalles when we do move over there. Blue and white. And I'm gonna throw the power line in the blue crab flavor. Or the blue crab, in the crab flavor, not blue crab. Because I do have the blue and white crab. So, and again, guys, I always stage my fish bites on here. I'll put the crab flavor on the bottom hook, and then I'll throw the shrimp flavor on the top hook. Throw the flesh pink shrimp on this one. Actually, you know what? I am going to throw some of the periwinkle clam with the shrimp in here because I know some of the guys have been posting up and they have caught pompano in this area too. So, never know. Shoot, let's start smoking pompano over here. I'm going to stay. Catch me a whole lot of shark bait. You know, the guys that fish for pompano to eat, they cringe when I say, "Oh, I'm using shark bait." Oh, like. What have you improved on, Timothy? What were you working on? Another double drum with the 8-ounce weight. That's, when I'm going slot fishing, that's my favorite leader. I love double drum fishing. It's proven to catch everything. We caught pompano, drum, reds, shark, gaff top, stinger. That one ain't been thrown in a minute. Right? You're no pet when you live, man. But see, backlash already out. But I did burn the line. I just saw that right there. Can you see it right here? That flare right there? See? That white line all the way across? I got into dry line right there. So I'm going to have to get to it and cut that out. Otherwise, I can hook up to a big old fish and it can cost me. Actually, look, there's more fray right here. Let's see. Yeah, right there. It's going to go there and come back. Yeah, look at that. It's glued there. So I'm going to end up losing quite a bit of line on this one. Because I don't and actually, I might as well just put this one up because I don't want. Actually, I might have a splicing needle there. Let me see. It should be there because I went at the casting tournament. I had a needle. Yes, got it. All right. You can see right there how it's sticking to it. That right there. So from right where my fingers are at, right there again. So, and look, yeah, see how it's stuck? I actually melted it to there, and you can see that line pulling off like that. So, I'm going to cut that area out real quick, so I only lose that couple of yards. Now, it'd be my luck doing this, and I heard that. That's what you get for making fun of me. So that is burned. That is burned. All right. Go and cut that out. So right there, that's 2 yards that I lost. Go and kind of keep a little tally right there while I fix this. That splicing needle. Just testing his drag over there. I'm going to go through the other side. And I know this can be a pain, to deal with. Now, if you don't want to deal with this, and there's times when I don't have a needle and I don't really want to deal with this, I'll just put the rod away. I have plenty of rods like I do tonight. But if I don't, what I'll do is I'll just cut out that section, put it on the bottle, take it to the shop, and put it back on later. So. And that's one of the good things about the hollow core braid. Definitely, if you invest some time into it, you can definitely save yourself a lot of money. That's for sure. So. All right. So there's one area that is fixed. I took out the burn. Now it's good to go. And I have to go a little further. So all of that's still good. Right there is where the burn starts. Yep. So right there. Still a little bit more. think I got it all. Right there. And actually, they're close enough. I'm only going to lose like a foot on that. So. Just be cautious. Take off a little bit more. So that's about a yard right there. Okay. Oh, no, look, there is a freight right there. See?
Yeah. Thanks, Rick.
So what?
Thanks, Rick. Welcome up.
Mm-hmm. Another one right there. The what? Yeah, so we'll cut that off. And that was actually from prior fishing trip right there. I was looking specifically for that color change area. Oh, look over here. See that right there? And normally I do this at the shop. But again, I have been extremely busy doing other things instead of going through my gear. Yeah, fishy, fishy, fishy.
Yeah.
Call it, make it early. I was thinking about putting them all out, but I don't know if I brought enough double drops, so I may just put out what I have for double drops, and here we might go for big old black drum. When Eric gets in town, we still got to go to his house, and I gave it away. I gave it away. I thought we were gonna go fish with somebody else earlier. Yeah, Mr. Carl Moon and Mrs. Moon are out in the area, but I think they said they were going to go to the Port Aransas jetty, so I don't know if I called them earlier to see how the fishing was out that way, but they didn't answer, so I don't know if he was busy on fish. I'm hoping he was. And I'll give me a report later. Alright, now I guess I'm putting a lot of this back on. that one right there. You barely see it, but I see it. But that was a lot of drag. It helps. The bad thing about doing it out here, you feel like all the sand and stuff that gets stuck to your line. So
on your on the Velcro on the side, like that little right there on the side. You see it? Where the emblem is?
What is that like? I couldn't reach down. I couldn't reach down. Right there, all of that. That was the main section right there. This line has actually been on here since last season. Got that.
That benchmark that they gave you.
The what?
The benchmark?
Benchmade?
Yeah, benchmade.
Yeah. Hit or what?
No, no.
Let's see. What's up, Skipjack? How you doing? Skipjack Cindy in the house. Yeah, she's been fishing hard. See her almost every day going live when she's out there fishing. I can stay on as much as I can, but with everything I had going on, I don't get much. And also, too, if you can resend me that email, because I went through my emails today and I didn't find the one where for you, Cindy. Yeah, send me that email again so we can get in touch. I'd really like to give you the gift for hitting that marker. So definitely, that's pretty awesome. Love to see guys putting in the work and gals and making it happen. And if I can help somebody else out, I would really like to do that. So. Mm-hmm. To it, man. Okay. And We got it all now, guys. Perch are pretty bad out there because they already done took off the shrimp in that time period. We were messing with that, so pre-bait it, get it done. Those lines haven't moved. Yes, this is a 552. All of them are 552s except for this one. This one is a 553, and that one's actually the videos actually haven't been posted. I'm still trying to edit all the videos from when we went to the casting competition. Just this week I was super swamped with all the work that we had going. Trying to put a 5-day work week into 3 days. Kind of see what. Yes, that's the 553 that I was using to throw the 8, 10, and 12 ounce. I threw it for the HXW Raptor first, and then I moved down to the LX Raptor. And then toward the afternoon, I wanted to start going for distance, and that's when I actually was using my tournament reel and rod setup. So there we go. Bait's ready to go. Did you get your shrimp? No, bait bucket.
That out, man. Somebody look like somebody took a grinder.
They try to make it a serrated blade or something.
Uncle wanted it.
Oh, you're giving it to me?
Yeah.
Oh, there yeah. I just got gifted another knife right there. Nice. Yep. So John Holiday, you got another knife coming your way. Sending a couple of knives to another YouTuber named John Holiday. He puts a mirror edge on them. Ooh, I love that. Thank you. All right. So now with the There we go. noticing, guys, I'm not cutting off my knots. I actually can untie them. So that way I don't lose any of my braid and I keep the double end. Because that's, 100-pound test line. And so, yeah. John Holiday. No, he's not. But he's been with us for quite some time on the channel. But he actually sent me one of my first pitch banks. Joshua, still breaking up, trying to get all my rods in the water. But I'm thinking, like I said, running short on time. Capt.Eric is actually coming into town. Called him up to go fishing. He wants to go for big uglies. I figure I'd give this spot a shot. I wanted to get some slot size fish. For real. Yeah. It's been a while since I've done a catch and cook video, so let's see what we can do here. We got 2 rods in the water. Got 2 more liters, so I'll put total of 6 rods. 5, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. There's no other color like it. Mix it with the crab and be okay. Right there. That's what it's looking for. There we go. If you are able to break away, where will you go fishing tomorrow? If you can go, Night Hunter. Oh, that's awesome, Max. That's for sure one thing I want to do when I'm able to start traveling. I want to start a huge bucket list and just go everywhere, fish for all kinds of fish. I'm gonna catch me an arapaima, hopefully not get knocked the hell out. See the video that catch one of those, and that fish goes whoop, and they're just they catch them all the time, and those arapaimas, man, their head is all pretty much gone. They turn around, they get lights out. Jacked up Leatherworks. We did. We were spilling reels earlier. I even sent you the link and everything. Trying to get you on there. Yep. So you're fired. Ricky out here. Going for drum, slot drums. Huh? Ricky broke one.
My damn man.
Whoa. Go check out that My Healthy Pet. They're open. The chiropractor. Get you lined up. So I did that one day when I was pulling off the PVC pipes for my signs. I turned and I was like, oh crap! Like I dropped them. I couldn't even pick them up, and like I kicked them off to the side. Huh?
The muscle.
Yeah, I know, but a lot of it has to do sometimes your bones ain't aligned, and it just try. It'll relieve a lot of tension too. Like if it is having to do anything with your misalignment, it'll help you out on that too. So, all right, so I'm throwing the LX Raptor right here, and this reel is probably 2013 or 2024, 11 years old already, and it's been cleaned one time. one time. About 100.
Just past that channel. Just very fast.
Glad I was already facing that way. All I had to do was look up instead of jerk over. Oh yeah, I know, more real, but again too, guys, I definitely had to test these reels' ability to take the abuse that a lot of fishermen would put it through. Because if I was going to sell them, I needed to know what they were capable of doing and handling, because that's the other thing too. You know, a lot of people automatically hear the cost of the reel and they're like, "Oh, no, I don't want something like that," because they're so used to dealing with reels that, you know, as soon as they have any kind of salt or sand in them, they just don't work properly. So I've had to really put them through the ringer and just be utterly abuse them. I mean, okay, abuse them in a healthy way, not in a negative way. Like I'm not slamming them up against the floor and stuff like that. I'm fishing with them and just not babying them. That is very important. So that way, when I'm talking to them, they're like, "Man, so how often you got to clean them?" Like they start asking all these questions that have to do with maintenance of the reel. And so when I can show them my reel and the abuse that I have put them through, it calms them down a lot. And then they tend not to worry as much. So again, you know, I did that intentionally because I wanted to also be able to compete with the knowledge that I already had from my other reels that I've already had for, 10 to 15 years before I had the Avet. So we've already kind of passed that prime of the life of the reel. I'm actually going to start maintaining my reels and sending them in, get them cleaned up, and get them back in the tip-top running order. Because if you see what I'm doing now with them, and they've been cleaned one time, that should really give you an insight as to how or what they can go through before you actually have to worry about it. So I will say I have had the clickers replaced at least once, and it was because a lot of times the reels that I had when I originally got them, they had the clickers that weren't very loud, and when they upgraded it, and I sent them in, I was like, you know what, go ahead and do everything, because I wanted to see how much it would cost for the reels to be basically refurbished. So that was done. It was probably 5, 6 years ago, and I have not cleaned them since. So, but now I definitely need to start, maintaining them some, because we also saw with the 130 where that one hadn't been touched at all since I got it, and it was kind of a little hard to come apart because I guess it was oxidizing and actually getting stuck on the parts. So I definitely need to make sure that I can have a fully functional reel, or if the parts need to be fixed or replaced, and I can do that. Yes, this is bait elastic for my shrimp, and if you notice, I have a little device on there that keeps it in play for me, or attached to my gear so I don't lose it. Because that was something that y'all saw last season. I was on the pier and I would lose one, and then I'd lose another, and then I lost. I want to say I lost 4 bait elastics in 1 week. Between the cracks, as they get blowed off the pier, or like I had it in my hand and I dropped it. And I'm only holding it by that, and it rolls off, and yep. So I saved a few. I put them on a bottle, and I was able to save the material. But once it got exposed to water, it started deteriorating. Yeah, that's the bait elastic on there. Let's do this. So now you can see where it's kind of hanging in there. And that little end right there is where I hold it, and then I wrap the other end. I start basically I lock that in place. So there's the other one. Those are the 2 baits right there. And as you can see, top and bottom hook, I change up the flavors on them, because we actually discovered that years ago. That I hooked the first redfish on a mixed bait setup like this. I was like, man, I want to get a limit of reds. So I forget what bait it was, and I cut off the other bait, threw on the bait, another bait that the redfish had. I was trying to intentionally catch 2 reds at the same time. Stop thumbing it. I can hear you thumbing it all the way over here, bro. Yeah, you were. It's real. What's wrong with it? I don't know. I think water got in. Sounds kind of like, but the clicker doesn't work either. It's weird. Okay, I'm gonna have to go catch some. Not right now, but I will. So, I'm going to give you a little tour real quick. There's my rod collection right there. Like I said, I've got 4 more. But you can see the lines, and that's why I tend to use the high vis lines, so that way, I can see where I'm at, and I can stage my rods. I don't know if y'all can see them. Let me grab my phone. The students. I can see it, but see if that works. Okay, well, let me see if that'll help y'all by moving the lights. Still nothing? more. Let me do this. There we go. So I can see them there. So I guess it was just a different lens. But yeah, the left line is blue. The one right there, the second one is white, and you got orange and chartreuse and chartreuse. So, but obviously, when I have a light on them like that, it makes it a little easier for you to see them. But you can see that they're all staged in different areas. So. Yes, the bait elastic is biodegradable, and it actually feeds the microorganisms too. So it's not a like a plastic that ends up in our food and we end up eating it kind of deal. So definitely a different type of material right there. So oh yeah, no, definitely have learned to love it for sure. So, okay, I'm gonna put more rods in. I'm already gonna get you. Let's see. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Some just hit one of the rods. The whole rack shook. Let's give it a minute. Let's see what happens. Even though they were hitting on it, you can still see some of the bait shrimp on there. Shaking off the seaweed. Shaking off.
rods. Physical rods.
Yep. Back and forth, back and forth. Did you notice how like I'd be messing with one, but one next to it would start missing? So, yep.
I have a shark crack. But it's just
That's what I used to get all my kayaks to and from the beach and stuff.
I
Like
used
that.
to use it for canoeing. Taking it up.
Yep. That'd be awesome. Taking it through the drive-thru. Yeah, I don't know. I was not thinking when I did that. Yeah. Was not thinking at all. Go ahead. No, the like the washer, like the washer. Yeah. It would. Mm-hmm. Bring it. I'll take it for sure. How far are my casts with an 8 ounce weight? Shut up. When I first started casting out here, I was probably about 60 to 80 yards. But as you start seeing me warm up, I'll start, moving the muscles and stuff like that and start falling into a rhythm where I can actually start casting further and further because, one, when I first start casting, the line ain't completely wet on the braid. So I'm afraid to put too much into it on the first one because that's kind of what happened with that other one with the Cortland braid. I got deep into there and it backlashed on me. And also, too, a lot of these braids haven't been moved off the reel, so they're kind of stuck. So I wanted to make sure to hit the distance where I can pull that braid off, get it wet, and then go a little further, get a little further. And as I'm getting warmer and warmer, I'll start reaching out like AT&T and touch some fish. So one of the things I'm going to show you all real quick while we're live. Oh, that one just went stuck. All right, so on your maps, and this is an important deal that I was showing people. Take that off. You put it on satellite view. You can actually see where all the channels are and stuff like that. So right here where we're at, you can see the channel that's right in front of us here. Well, what I'm doing is I'm actually casting over the channel and landing in those grass flats there. The channel is about 80 yards out to get across, you got to get into the 100-yard cast. And so what I'm going to be trying to do is I'm hitting that area right there, and then on this side. So we'll see. That's how I use my maps to find spots that I'm looking for. What I may think would be a great area to hold fish and stuff. Now I know they did create an app that supposedly tells you where the fish are actually at and stuff like that, but I don't know. I haven't really fallen for that one yet. So. All right. Let's see. No keepers yet, boss. I got one slot, but it was just under. Didn't even attempt to measure it. But we just started getting hits probably 5 minutes ago. So yeah, we already been here an hour and a half. And man, the shrimp or the crabs have gone up. It's about $7 a pound for the blue crab. So. But they're also probably the big eaters. I didn't ask. I just asked them if they had crab and took whatever they had. So yeah. Come on. Yep, finally fishing, boss. And too, there was a few other camps who were out here earlier, but they already left. Oh, ooh, that was a real good one. I went over here on the left too. Well, guys, that's why I love these double drop drum leaders. But I think they're still too small. How much? 14? Yeah, no, throw it back. That's too small. Now that's impressive. I caught a crab and a catfish at the same time. And only this wasn't like 2 foot across.
I mean, spider crab.
Got a little bit of shrimp. I'm going to add some more. I caught 2 fish on it. Now I'm going to throw it back out and see. Okay, I'm going to give it here about another 30 minutes once at least. Maybe I can get my limit broke. 33 drum in the last 70 minutes. Get into maybe some 20 inchers. Okay, I missed some of the comments there, guys. That's the other thing that I noticed too. Sometimes when the bait is small, you'll catch small fish. I've heard before, big bait, big fish. Again, too, just think that way. You gotta test it. There are other times when big fish do not want big bait. And the colder it gets here in Corpus, the smaller I will fish my baits because they will actually hit with smaller baits like that. So first we'll start off with like bigger chunks of shrimp and bigger chunks of fish bites. I'll start moving into like smaller pieces of fish bites. Leaving the time I'll do the shorter pieces of shrimp for my bait. Big bites I have now, actually I was going half of that, or a quarter of that on the bait. I got another big one. Not even back of the island. Yeah, it's actually known for having a super high salinity level. That was like one of the bigger concerns too when we were talking about the pizza plants here in our area. We're still trying to get 5 pizza plants in our bay. I mean, they would literally wreck the bay if they got even one of them in there. Again, too, you know, these corrupt city officials just trying to pad their pockets throughout the city is what they're doing. And, I keep on their Facebook, they're posting up, oh, they're trying to throw each other under the bus for voting against desal, and we need it for the water and all of it. Well, hey, tell the people that it's not for us. Tell the people that it's for big businesses to come in. That he never came back to say, yeah, coming out of the paper. about twice the distance. Yeah, no, those are big old things. It is big over there. It is not. City gives it's for, industry that's coming in that's going to need that amount of water. And that's why they're trying to get so many of those desal plants here to be able to compensate for all those businesses that are going to, or those incoming industries that are going to need that much water to fuel their plants while they destroy everything at the same time. So, all right. Let's see. Yep. All right. Yeah, we're on basically the Laguna Madre right here area. We're on the feeder road right past Red Dot. The big holdings. There was big fish on the first run. Oh, you were hurt? Yeah, that's three drums, one crab, one three drum, one crab, one cat. And then two, all the high vis on there is reflective tape that I actually put on my rods so we can actually see them. That's something that I actually started doing once I started actually fishing more and more here in the bays, because we would fish in areas where we couldn't see it. But let's see if we turn off the light, you can still see the light reflecting off of all of them. They're not glow in the dark, but they're catching the light perfectly, so I can still see the tips even when we're in a darker area like that. So anybody else out there fishing tonight? Rainbow Bridge. Never heard of that. Know what? Out of here. Later, John. You have a good night, bud. Y'all see something I'm doing, or Yep. But it could be too. Like, the drone will be moving in a pattern out there, and you'll go through where you get some hits, and it goes dead. And then, 15 minutes later, 30 minutes later, an hour later, 2 hours later, whatever the pattern is, whatever the bottle, you actually take pictures got an idea when they'll start hitting again. You can almost time them too. I had 30s, but for internationals, and then I got from Avet. I had them for a little bit, but I don't know. They were, I guess, an awkward size for me. They didn't really suit me very well. But I got the 50s because at the time I couldn't afford the 80s, and then when I was finally able to get my hands on the 80s. Can you all hear me? That would be awesome. And I remember too when I first started my channel, it was always about the longer videos got paid more in revenue. They said it was because you got more advertisement in the videos by doing that. I mean, I kind of saw it, but at the same time, my channel was held back so much and it was slow growing that it was difficult to really get it on there. But I did see when I had longer videos, I did get paid more per click, but they also didn't share my videos too much. And all of a sudden, it blew up, and then every now and again, I hit this growth spurt. Take it when I can, for sure. And actually, people be messing with me because I've actually got. I'll show you the way I have it. I have a mic hidden under here, and so there's not really a lot of wind that it should be making it any worse. But also too, you're able to hear me when I'm 10 feet away. So I don't know if maybe it's the mics that suck. It could be that. But I'm also eating. I know it's my loud crunching that could be making all the distortion as well. Oh, rolling? Yeah, for sure. I don't have enough rods. Got 4 more already on standby right there. But I kind of held back a little bit because, like I said, we had that double hookup. And I was thinking that they were going to start, really going after it. So I was like, I didn't want to put too many rods out there and then it really get congested on it and stuff like that. So I don't know. We'll see. Give it a little bit more. All right. Capt.Eric, we'll be here, man. I said it. Those drums came through right there, and there's a chance that I can hit a drum on every single one of those and be loaded up. Limited out. I think. That'll be a good number. I'll take it. Two, one rod. They got bigger from that first one. That first one is not too short. All right, yeah. We'll see you here in a minute. Yep. We'll have to set that up. Clear on the video. So far we only got 3 black drum. Rest drum. Right past red dot here. A couple of cats showed up to our south. They got scared. So when they're far away, they actually sound better than when I'm actually talking through the mic. Am I coming in like real cracked? And I'm thinking maybe I can move it over and see. Alright guys, I moved the mic. Let me know how that sounds. It does have the little windsock on it, so. Oh, I just heard a little click. he got one. Yeah, look, so he ain't so useless after all. Let's see. And that was the rod I was telling you that some messing with it too. Yeah, he's too small. He's probably like 14 maybe. There he goes. Already upright, moving away. Nope, don't come this way. Go that way. There he goes. Yep. Go call Dada. And great aunts and uncles. Yes, go call them all. Better angle to see the rods. Fishy. And actually, I think I've got the dock demon in the truck. So once we move to that other spot, I'll be putting that out there and see if we can get a monster drum on the dock demon tonight. That'll be pretty cool. Then we got church tomorrow. Got to be there by 11. So. Yeah, picture, come on, take it. Take it. Yeah, that's always important. Taking care of your health for sure. For sure. That was one of the things. Actually, I saw Chris Schultz. He was out at Causeway Pier, and they were out there fishing. That was pretty cool. It's always good to see people out there. Just chit chat with them. I almost wanted to stay there, but I already had all these rods loaded up. And, at Causeway Pier, you can only have 3 rods per person to fish that pier. And they also, I think they have a big black drum tournament going on as well. So. See, that's what I want to catch is halibut. That is one of my fish to go to for sure. Let's see. Indele pitchy. Let's see, what rig do you recommend right now snagging rough ground? Well, it all depends what you're fishing for. If I'm fishing in a real rocky area, then I'll tend to go with a single drop or a 3-way setup to where I can pull the weight up off the bottom first before the fish. That normally helps out a lot, like a 3-way short. But if I'm in an area where there's not a lot of hang-ups and stuff like that, then I'll go with a three-way long, or sorry, three-way long in those areas, because what will end up happening when you go to set the hook, you actually pull the weight up off the bottom, and then the fish will be below that. So by keeping that weight up high, it will reduce your amount of okay. Will reduce your amount of hookups or hang-ups. Sorry, hang-ups. They don't want to mess with your hookups. You want to improve your hookups. Yeah, I would go with the three-way long for sure. Now, I have made setups for guys that were fishing offshore, but they would fish near the rig or some rocks, and they wanted me to build them three-way shorts where the weight would be longer than the hook. And the reason for that is because a lot of times when they would drop, they would have to wait till they hit bottom before they cranked up. And when they would hit bottom, sometimes they would get stuck in the rocks. So I made them with like 20-pound mono, so they can crank down on it, break the weight up off the bottom, and still have their hook set up, so they could easily tie on a new one if they needed to. So. See, I missed that. I was sitting there talking. Dude, I'll be getting up there, boss. Trust me. That's one of the. I want halibut. I want salmon, shark. Those are for sure. Like, I am on my bucket list right there. And I've seen some guys where they do the salmon sharks, and they do it off of kayaks. Pretty crazy, because they have those big, 6, 7 footer, 8 footer across their lap on a kayak kind of deal. Wow. I've seen where they also caught them ice fishing. They actually pulled one up through the ice right there. I didn't catch exactly where they were fishing at, but I know they pulled it up through the ice. I'll be happy with 5. 5 slots. Not 5 undersides. 5 slots. Give me 5 slots, I'll be good. Pleasure Island Pier. Is Pleasure Island Pier in Port Aransas, Night Hunter? Dang. Okay. Why do you want to go fishing there, dude? Definitely building up knowledge while we're here. Approximate drag setting on these, maybe 10, 15. It ain't much for these. I normally put a lot more when I'm going for big black drum. Oh, okay. Northern tarpon, yeah. Those are definitely those are some hard fighting fish for sure. If they're anything like our tarpon down here, or the ones in Florida and stuff like that, for sure. Oh, okay. They're south of Port Arthur. Okay. Just like the tarpon down there. So. All right, so I gotta ask a question, man, on those. Do you fish for them during the winter or only during the summer? And also, too, the colder water, do you think they would fight harder than the fish over here in the warmer water? Because we normally catch the tarpon when it heats up, it's not really during the cold season to go for them, or that people post up on it, because a lot of times they're getting in the water to release the tarpon, and they've caught a lot of them at night. They do a lot of night fishing with tarpon. All the tarpon I've caught have always been during the daylight, during sidelines and stuff like that, or while I was going for reds. Let's see where we're at. Come on, fishy. Pitchy, 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 pitchy. Wow, 50 to 60 pounders. Jeez. That's a massive fish right there. I want a golly. That's crazy. Yeah, no. So, okay, so if they're catching them through the ice, and they're definitely not coming out of the water like they normally would do for us over here. We get them doing the Costa Rican shuffles and cartwheeling and all kinds of craziness when they come out of there. And they'll come out of the water 4, 5, 6 times throughout the fight. It's pretty intense when you hook up with them here. And it takes a monster line capacities to be able to nail those. What kind of gear are they using if they're catching them over there like that? Yeah, roger that. Well, the spot I'm actually fishing at here is caliche. It's a lot of hard shell and clay, so it doesn't, you don't have to worry about it getting stuck and stuff like that. So, but obviously don't go in the water, because if you go in the water, there's a lot of areas on there that are really, really muddy, and yeah, you'll get stuck pretty quick. Andale, pitchy, pitchy. Jesus. Golly. That's insane. What size of reels are they using for that style of fishing? Oh, it braided. Oh, wow. So you actually use lure and natural bait for that style of fishing. Have y'all ever tried like using an actual lure, like a gator spoon for that? Or are you also limited on to what style of hooks you can fish while you're out there? Alright guys, so dude's asking us what we're using. Go and get up close. These are the Avet reels. I'm actually, that's an MXL Raptor right there. And as you can tell, it's been abused. And I've got braided line right there. This is a 65-pound test. I don't know if that was me putting pressure on it, but you can see the line kind of clicking off. That's an LX Raptor right there. Same thing. Got braided line on it. We use nothing but braided. Another LX Raptor. Got blue on it. Another LX Raptor. They call that one the thin red line. And then one of the other LX Raptors. What pound test are they running on that size of reel? Because with that MXL, I've got 300 yards of 65 on there, the tight line braid, and then I got anywhere from 100 to 150 yards, 80-pound test line on top. And I haven't hooked the tarpon on one yet, but it is coming. It is coming for sure. So. I didn't see that. I didn't see it at all. That's crazy. I've got the windsock, and I had the mic. I thought, by having it more hidden would sound a lot better, but I guess it needs to be able to breathe to be able to work better. So. A lot different than slow pitch jigging. Yep. Mm-hmm. The winds are definitely picking up. That could be a real good sign to get more fish moving too. I'm kind of positioning this so that way if the fish does take off, then I know where I got to kind of stand so y'all can see the fight. But it would have to be more like right there so that way when I do pull in the fish, I can stay in camera so I can see everything. Come on, fishing. See, that's what I was thinking too. I wanted to ask if the ice messes with the line. rods on there. Got 4 out now? Now all of them need to go up. Yeah. Dude, that's a quick fix, man. We can fix that.
I just brought my
What kind of glue does it have? Is it white glue or brown?
It's
No. I'm talking about, you said you got a kit. Nah, that sucks, bro. Don't use that one. It's a quick fix, but it's not it's a Band-Aid. Yeah, they don't hold very well. Let's see. Building a hut sled coom for the ice fishing in the living room. See, now that I do have to say would be cool as hell to go and fish one of those ice fishing houses. Pretty much you ain't got to go nowhere. Just go to the living room and start fishing. Oh, that would be awesome. That'd be awesome. He's up north, but I don't know if he's in a spot where it gets that deep. But he might, Michigan, yeah, I would say. Yeah. I mean, I could be completely wrong. Won't be the first time. Can't wait to take it to the Iditarod. Wow. Damn. Yeah. Yeah, it did. Yes, it did. I can't. I mean, we've caught 4 so far, which is better than nothing, but still, we're catching these. We should be catching the big ones. Like,
is your source cheap?
huh? For what? Oh. Andale, pitchy. The way they look at it, there is no limit kind of deal. Oh, that one right on the left just took a little dip. Yeah. So, getting excited and frustrated at the same time. Yeah, I've seen that like on the Discovery Channel when they actually follow the guys and the dogs through the breaks and stuff like that. I've seen pretty intense, man, for sure. Yeah, we got 4 drum total, and 1 catfish, 1 crab so far, Cindy. And we're getting some hits, but it's kind of slow on the bite. But I mean, if we're catching these smaller ones, we should catch the bigger ones. These aren't the type of fish that if you just catch them, but those sizes, you won't catch the bigger ones. These are the ones where if they're small ones, there's bigger ones. Like they don't too much bully each other to where there's only one size of those. Redfish, yeah. You catch them by reds, that's pretty much all you're going to catch all night long. But black drum, the bigger ones could just be barely coming in because that's one thing we will notice. They will start rolling in. And you can kind of tell too because there's not a lot of bait fish out there. Like all of our rods would normally be dancing the whole time, but for me to pull in shrimp, 20 minutes after I cast it or 30 minutes after I cast it, that's kind of a good sign for us. That means there's not a lot of bait fish out there. And, come on, take it. Oh, the one on the right kind of move a little bit. Let's do that. Get you a little closer up on what I'm seeing. All right, skipjack. I will check that for sure. Let's see if I can see it right now. What do you mean by tight lines and clickers? I have clicker on my rods or on the reels. The clickers are on, and I'm running tight line braid. I don't know if I missed what you were trying to say or ask. All right. I think I just got your email. Let me know if you got the text. Roger that. All right, good to go. Cindy, got it. Give me some info on your channel again and what we were talking about. I know you were about to hit a certain subscriber mark, and I was looking to help you do a giveaway. I just honestly don't remember. I've been dealing with a lot of different YouTube channels and trying to help them out as well. So. Oh yes, no, I got clickers on, and I'm gonna back off a little bit just because with this I can go up there and show you. there's some big fish out here. There really is. Big jack crevalles, big bull reds, those sharks. But again, too, they're not as prevalent as it is in the Gulf. But again, too, I don't want to lose, $1,000 rod and reel combo at minimum. Actually, the reel alone on most of those is $500 to $600, and $100 and something worth of line. And then the rods, like I said, I've been offered $1,500 for one of my rods, and I turned them down. So if we put them, I priced them all out at $1,500. That's $3,000 worth of, or 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, $7.5 in just rods right there. So. And have you already hit your 25,000 subscriber mark yet, Cindy? I know I got on your channel, but I honestly didn't pay attention. I just went straight to your video because you were live. Oh, okay. So what I did was I pulled, or can y'all hear me now? Just making sure real quick. Okay, so what I did was I pulled on the line on that first rod, and you saw it kind of move. And the reason I keep my drags loose, I mean, they got a tension on it, but it's enough to where the fish can pull it, and it gives me enough time to get to the rod. If you keep them completely locked down here, there's big fish that will take that rod and go. And there's monster stingrays too, like big ones out here. Those take off, they sit on your bait and decide to take off running. Ooh, look. Speaking of which, he caught a rat ring. Oh, that is pretty blue on there. That's a pretty fish, man. And we'll see. Pineapple jalapeno roast beef tonight. God, that sounds good. Body armor. Body armor. Don't backlash. Dude, is that the one that you backlashed a little while ago and you left it there?
No, that was a blue one.
Oh. You're about 50 feet up. You're right there in the grass. You started slamming reds there, bro. I'm going to throw a rod right there. I'll throw it by hand, though. Yeah. Well, see what time it is. Oh, man, it already went past the time that I told Capt.Eric. Let me give him a call, see where he's at. He said he was on his way here, but I don't know. Let's see. Hey, what's your ETA, boss? Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Who's with you? Oh, okay. Yeah. I got 4 more I can throw out. No. We got 4 drum total. I got 3. I got 2. No, 3. I got 3, and Rick's got 1 drum and 1 red, but all of them too small. So. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. Hmm. Roger that. Hmm. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. No, I've fished over there too, and I've caught fish, but I was just trying this other spot because normally when I'm coming down here to go to those other spots, these spots are always they're already all taken. So I'm gonna give them a shot tonight, and stuff like that. So. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. I normally fish down. Yes, sir. But, all right. Well, we'll see y'all when you get here. Okay. All right. Bye. Yeah, but I think it's grass because it's a real slow flick off. What do you guys Yeah. I think tumbling what it is the grass is building up on it, and because we're fishing this way, that's too high. It's been decimated pretty bad. This one's the periwinkle. You can see they've taken chunks out of it. They're biting it. Big enough. I'm guessing you hear me say that the rod on my right took a dip. And I'm learning how far I can be away from the rods before they actually, or from the mic before I actually lose the ability to talk to you. Which reel do I prefer? I think I would have to go more with the LX just because I love throwing bigger reels. I really do. Now the MXL, I just feel like I dominate that reel, but I also have used that reel for distance casting before, and that one is the one where I've thrown the 8-ounce weight almost 200 yards. It was right at about 600 foot, but I got 668 with an actual casting, distance casting reel and stuff like that. So. New molds for Christmas. No, I did not, boss. Well, Robert, sometimes it's good to just relax and chill, you know. Sometimes. Waiting on Capt.Eric to get here. He went to go gas up the generator and stuff. So. And the lady, two, and a 1. So I get a limit of 5 drum real quick. And we've been live for over an hour. Because right now I just looked at it. It's only saying 58 minutes. But that's the other thing. The top end of a trailer is peeling off. The top end of a trailer? Let's see. How long we've been live? It doesn't tell me how long we've been live, but it does say we have 16 people watching. 43 thumbs up. Nice. I know if we were catching more fish, it definitely would climb up there a little bit quicker. So, also, too, the phone is about to die. I don't know if it'll make it here by the time Capt.Eric gets here because it says 13%. Probably will run it as long as it can go, but just giving y'all a heads up, the phone's about to die here. So once we get over to, once phone dies, we'll definitely pack up and go to another spot. We're looking to catch fish. So granted, we're catching the little ones. Being able to chit chat with y'all while we're doing it, but I need some fight in my life. I need some fight in my life. Get it. Come on. Here, pitchy. Hey, your white tip rod Rick. And actually, are you saying yours is drifting over? Rick, are you saying your weights are drifting over? Because if they are, you're probably in the channel. There, it'd be a lot deeper water, so yeah, definitely a move. I did see part of the video. I think you did a video short, Robert. I did see something about something on there, some lures, and it looked like weights, but, like bank weights kind of deal. Pretty sure it was down, and I was like, oh, it's cowboy up. But I thought for like a split second, it was just enough for me to see that it was you that put it on there. They looked a bit brown. But again, too, it was real quick for me to check it out and stuff like that. So, Lily, fishy, come on. Before the camera dies. Let's see. At 5%, I'm probably going to kill it. At 11. So, yeah. I notice when it gets down toward the bottom, it's like minute per number of battery life kind of deal. So when it gets down to 5, I'm gonna kill it just so I can see how many people actually got on here and stuff like that, because it gives me a breakdown of the amount of views and stuff like that too. So and were y'all able to see me when I was casting out on the whole cast, or were you only getting a portion of it? That's the only bad thing I don't like about this setup that YouTube is kind of forcing us to do to be able to get more views, is going this straight up and down instead of side to side. I know a lot of people were so used to my side to side rather than the up and down, and you know, it has limited my ability to catch more angle and stuff like that on there. That lets me know it's about, the mic's only got about a 15-foot range of connection. So, I mean, they were $30, so I definitely got to go higher. But I know the almost $300 pair that I bought, I didn't like them because they drained the foam so much. Like, after about 45 minutes, the phone would die because the mic setup would drain it so much. They'll probably roll up right when the camera dies. So we were at 11 a little while ago. I'm at 8 now. So yeah, it's literally going minute for minute kind of deal. So in about 3 minutes, guys, I'm gonna have to kill the camera just so I can see how many views I got on here, and time and stuff like that, because it tells me how many watch hours I got, and just a lot of more info that I missed while I'm not actually paying attention here or able to sit here and count up kind of deal. the analytics, basically. Thought that was cat for a minute. Fishing. All right, guys. Yep. Yeah, we'll be working on it for sure. So y'all have a good night. I guess we'll go ahead and cut the video, and if we do happen to move over and start nailing on the fish, maybe we'll go live, but I don't know yet. Well, definitely have to see. But y'all have a blessed night. I will talk to y'all later, and we'll see y'all later.